You're listening to WP Living with a WordPress theme review, and I'm on the front page of themetrust.com. This is a company that I like quite a bit. I've looked at some of their themes in the past on this blog. I like their work because it's usually very minimal and professional, and they strike clear lines with their theme designs. On the other hand, it's a company that doesn't release that many themes, and in fact they haven't had a new release for quite some time. I'm hoping that something's going on behind the scenes, that there's something in the pipeline. But today I want to look at a theme they released quite some time ago called Filtered, and it's a portfolio theme. But it's recently undergone an overhaul, and it is now fully responsive. And so let's just move on to the themes page, and you can see the filtered theme down here. And if we go to the more information button, we'll get a sense, an overview of its features. As you can see, they've updated the image here for the presentation page, showing that it's responsive and it works across different screen size formats. Let's just take a very quick look at the feature list, and then I want to get into the installation of the theme. I want to take a look at the admin panel of the theme, and then I want to take a look at the demo front-end version of the theme. So the main features are that it is responsive, that it has different page templates, including a portfolio page template, that it integrates certain social media, including Twitter, Flickr. It has provision for Google Web Fonts, so you can change fonts and you can make use of the great Google Web Font collection. If you don't know that, go check it out. Just Google it, Google Web Fonts, and you'll see a whole range of brilliant free fonts that you can use and integrate into your designs. It also has shortcodes, background textures that are built in, a custom options panel, which we'll take a look at, and an archive template, a built-in lightbox, and various other things. And that, at a glance, is the feature set for the filtered portfolio theme by ThemeTrust. So I'm going to switch now to the back end of my WordPress installation, to the admin panel of my WordPress installation. And I'm running WordPress as a network, and so I'm going to install the filtered theme on my test site, not on the main site. And I've selected the theme from my download, from my hard drive, and I'm just going to click install. And this would be the same screen, by the way, that you would see on a normal, regular installation of WordPress. But for me, I have to do it as a network, so I'm going to enable the theme for the whole network, and you'll see there it is, filtered. And now I'm going to switch to my test site. You can see two sites. I'm using two sites at the moment, WP Living, the main site, and then the test site. If I go to the dashboard and I go to Appearance, then I can select the filtered theme, activate it here, and now that is running on my test site. So before I take a look at the demo side, let's just have a look at the options page for the filtered theme. You can see here under Appearance there is a tab called Theme Options. If we click that, we get the filtered 2.0 theme options panel. It's pretty basic, but it has pretty much all you need to control the front end of the theme. So what do we have? In the general section, we've got the capacity to upload a logo, to upload a favicon, that tiny little icon that sits in the top corner of your browser URL bar. You can input custom CSS, so that if you make an update to the theme, you can do that freely and you can still maintain your custom CSS. You won't lose anything. You can input left footer text, and we'll see that in a minute, on the left side of the footer, and then on the right side, two different areas for copyright text or further links and so on. Moving on to the appearance, you can select the type of background. It comes with pre-installed backgrounds, including a grid background, scratches, which is kind of a grunge and noise type background, and it has the ability to choose a pattern for the footer area. You can choose a light or dark pattern. And then button colors. At the moment it's set by default to white, and button hover colors, link color, and link hover color, so you can change your links there. Typography. Here you can make use of the Google Web Fonts. You enter the name of the web font you want, and let's just check out the Google Web Font page. Here it is, 501 fonts to choose from. So all you do, for example, if you wanted this font, Jolly Lodger, is you would copy the name and go back to your admin panel and then paste it here and then save the options, and then you would be using that font for the main font headings, the main titles. You could also do the same for the body text, the font for the body, and for the home message text. So there's some options. Integration is very simply Google Analytics. If you have a Google Analytics account, you can copy and paste your code here. Google Analytics is probably the best analytics software. It's free to use and it is absolutely thorough and professional grade. So do make use of Google Analytics if you're not already doing so. And then homepage. Here you can select options to modify the homepage layout. You can check this box to enable the slideshow. You can deactivate links so that the slides on the slideshow don't link to corresponding pages, but they do by default. You can change the slideshow effect, how slides move, by fade or slide, and the speed of slides. You can enter a home message, that's like a slogan on the front page, we'll see that in a minute. And you can show posts instead of projects, so you can check that box to have a list of your latest blog posts appear instead of your portfolio projects. Or you can show only featured projects, and those are the basic options for the home page. And that, at a glance, is the extent of the filtered theme options panel. As you can see, it's fairly minimal, fairly easy to use and straightforward. The explanations of each option are fairly well done. There's a lot worse I've seen, and there are some better ways of doing this too. But generally speaking, it's pretty much all you need to modify your theme. Now let's jump to the actual theme itself. So I'm back on the filtered theme presentation page. I'm going to click the live demo because I want to make use of their demo version. As you can see, we're on the front page. Here is the big slider that we just looked at that you could change the options for. It's set to fade between slides, but you can have it move from side to side by clicking the slide option. You notice that it has a very simple navigation bar with drop-down navigation capacity. Very nicely, it works very nicely, very slick, very clear. This menu can be basically, it can be configured here under Appearance and Menus. You can set it to the main menu in your theme locations area, set up a menu for it there and save it, and that will become your main menu. Moving on, here is the introduction text or the tagline, right, for your site. Remember, you could add a message in a box, and that's the home message thing here. Moving on, here is the portfolio, and remember you could opt to have this as blog posts instead of portfolio items, but here it's configured to display your portfolio items. The portfolio on this demo site is basically multiple portfolios organized according to category, and you can filter those categories with a nice jQuery effect. It's pretty well done. And then finally at the bottom is that footer, which is widgetized. Here you can see blog posts, Flickr feed, and then some text. And finally, remember the left and right footer sections? That's this part here at the bottom. So that's the front page of Filtered. You can see the background being used here is the grunge one. It's the noise, I believe the noise background, but you can change it for different backgrounds. You can upload your own background as well by going to the background tab in Appearance. This gives you an option to import a background image for your theme. So that's what it looks like. It's round. What I like about this theme is the simplicity of it. The rounded edges gives it a friendly feel. The background brings out the colors of the theme, makes these images stand out because the background is fairly toned down. And the main page is white, so it's very easy to read the font, the text, and we've got some nice usage of filters and generally interactive elements on this front page that make it very attractive, I think. If we look quickly at the blog page, this is the blog layout. It's also very nice. I think this theme does a very good job of switching between portfolio and blog, and a lot of detail has gone into both of those main options. So you can use this theme as either a straight blog or as a portfolio or as a combination of those two. The blog posts, if we click on a single post, looks like this. You can see here the font headings. These fonts can be changed as we saw earlier with the Google font from the Google font collection. Comments are nicely organized and they're threaded, of course. It's very slick integration of comments, a simple comment box. And that's what the blog looks like. And here you have a widgetized sidebar. You can add widgets and so on. Other than that, really that is the extent of the filtered theme. You can see the portfolio page is very much the same as the front page. That is it. It's simple. I like its simplicity. I like the fact that it's clean, it's clear, it's one of the clearest portfolio themes I've seen. Things that I would like to see done better or improved include integration of video, for example, on the front page. I would love to see people really start opening up this slider capacity. I mean, a lot of developers just throw in sliders because it's nice kind of filler. It happens to work very well with this theme, and it's nicely, seamlessly kind of a bleeding edge, kind of seamlessly integrated into the design. It works well in that sense, but it really is only for images here. I would like to see other media be integrated here. I would like to see the ability to add text, for example, a text overlay onto these images, or video as well would be really, really cool. I'm not so keen on this front page kind of tagline here, but then that's removable, and I would like to see more options on the blog page. I would like to see more layout options for the blog, different ways of integrating photos in the blog posts, maybe a big photo option, maybe the ability to switch sidebar positions would be nice. A few more general options on layout for both the front page and the blog page would really come in handy and really open this theme up, I think. But otherwise, that's pretty much it. It's a stylish theme. I like it a lot. I like their work, and I'm looking forward to the next theme from this company. I think you could do a lot worse in terms of a portfolio theme than the filtered theme. So I give it a big thumbs up, and stay tuned for more WordPress theme reviews. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you like them, and let me know what you think about this theme. Are you using it on your website? Would you use it, or is it not for you? Let me know what you think. Okay, see you next time.